Hello, everyone, and welcome to Blooming Potential.
Hello, alcoholics.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Teehee. Today we have Rosemary.
You should put the
listening
past
in.
as a blooper reel.
Huh? What'd you say?
The failed recording that ended up with us yelling at you. It should be a blooper reel.
Yeah,
That's
it would be funny. Little blooper reel. So last session, you guys went to a masquerade party, and you guys were hanging out, stealing hair, also stealing cake, doing your own thing, partying.
Stealing heart.
Huh?
Said stealing hearts.
Stealing hearts. You guys all stole my heart.
pieces.
You guys broke my heart into pieces and took a piece. You guys all did.
I ate it like hard candy, but like not in the way you're supposed to eat it. Like I chewed on it.
Yeah.
I chew on hard candy. Fuck you. You're done. You're done.
But you guys were partying, having a good time, getting into silly little arguments, and there was a little announcement made by what looked to be a scientist. You're not entirely sure, but they were like, "I've got an experiment for you guys, and you guys are going to be my subjects. You guys are not volunteering." And then and then there was like a huge amount of like colors and flower petals, and you guys felt like a pain in your chest, like a sharp pain. What's the oh, were they a pretty scientist? You can't tell because they had a mask on.
Damn.
um you know, tee. They sounded pretty though. I can give you that. But you guys got like a pain in your chest, and then a few of you guys passed out. Looks
My bad.
That's on me. That might be. Sorry.
Probably not good at anything.
Hold on. And you know, hold on. My brain just went blank for a second. You guys passed out. 2 of you guys passed out. The rest of you guys carried the passed out ones to a hotel room, and you guys went to bed. You guys were like, no, bedtime. That's it. It was bedtime. I assume all of you guys went to bed as soon as you guys got there. If not, you ended up passing out eventually.
I think it was kind of my will.
Huh?
I think it was kind of against my will. I kind of had to go to bed.
You know, you guys passed out in the hotel. And who's brave enough to start first?
Me. You know I am. You know I am.
Well, Stumbleduck, you wake up, your chest still hurts, and your head is veining. Like you just went to like the most crazy rager.
Yeah, because he definitely does that. No, for real. He gets bitches.
Bitch.
But okay, he likes where is he sleeping positioned in the room? Because he didn't get to choose it.
He is sleeping in a bed in a hotel room with looks between all of you. You are in a room with nobody. It seems like the bed next to you is empty, but it looks like it was slept in.
I was gonna say there's only one bed trope. No, but I think literally the first thing he does is start looking through the room for shit he can steal, but not in the I want to steal stuff way, but in the this is a hotel. You know.
You gotta get the freebies.
Yeah, he picks up some soap, like sniffs it, takes a little bite, and goes, "Oh, it's not chocolate," you know. Throws it away. Kind of gives up on that. Walks over to the other bed, starts sniffing the sheets, and he's like no, no, no. And he's like hands on his hips, like looking around the room, and he is not happy about where he is right now because he woke up in a place that he wasn't supposed to fall asleep in. And usually at this time he'll be eating his oatmeal, and there's no oatmeal in front of him, and he's a little peeved about that. So, but he like jumps like he forgot something and goes, "Oh shit," and like kind of scrambles over to the bed, like goes through his bag and gets out Jan and kind of like sets him on the counter and crouches down and gets real close to his face and just whispers, "You evolved the ability to talk yet?" And then just waits.
You unfortunately do not get a response yet, but that silly little dance that you activated via button activated on its own today.
He first he's like, "Oh, thank God it didn't talk," and then he starts moving on his own, and he goes, "Oh, what have I? Oh no! Oh no!" And he just kind of he's like looking around, and he points at John and goes, "No one can know that you're sentient, even though I've told them like 5 times. I don't think they believe me. But please, I am begging you from my heart of hearts. If you're in there and you're still sentient, please stay dormant. I don't think I can take this if you came to life and, I don't know, started pulling my hair out or something. I don't know what demons do, but like, please stay dormant. You sucked when you were alive. Please don't suck while you're dead."
Like the little dance.
Red alert! It's communicating through interpretive dance.
He's standing there with like his fingers up to his mouth, kind of like in the you know when someone like squats down and they put their hands to their mouth like they're thinking, like, and he goes, that gets more menacing as it continues. But you and me, Jan, whether your name is John or James or whatever you told me, because I'm gonna be honest, every time you enter my head, I kind of just ignore your existence, so I forget your name. Jan, you and me against the world, all right? I created you, this little metal prison that you're in, but at least you're not in hell. Or whatever hell is, because I'm pretty sure my sister told me about that, but I think it's just a bedtime story. Because there's like 80 different religions in this fucking town, and I don't know what one that one is from. I think it's from Buddhism. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. I'm now realizing I'm talking to myself alone in a room. Ord
The
was increasingly um, what's the word? Malicious figure inside of a duck.
roll a d20 for me.
I'm good.
Roll a d20 for me.
Alright.
No thanks.
That guy was a tough bargain. Ooh. I should probably change my dice.
What did you get?
And that one. Um,
So as you're talking to John, you're like standing there with your like hands. Where are your hands right now?
they're up on my face.
Up on your face?
Yeah.
Okay, so all of a sudden you feel like this like heat. You know, like when you get like uncomfortable in a room and then all of a sudden you feel hot? And you're like, what the fuck? Yeah?
Yeah, I am autistic, yes.
Yes. So I hold on. You have your hands up to your face and you feel like that hot all of a sudden. And then all of a sudden it feels like you see like a flash come from your hands and it feels like lightning just went through your entire body.
His reaction, his exact reaction, word for word, is he stands up like unnaturally fast and just what is the word? Like stock still, and goes, Jiminy Cricket.
And that will deal you. Hold on. Oh shit! Drop that on.
Are you sure you want to deal me damage? Like you're positive? Like for real?
Yeah, I gotta look at a character sheet really quick. Hold on.
Cool. No, that's fine.
No, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. It's not gonna be a big amount of damage. It's, you know.
You don't know how many hit points I have.
I don't, but I don't think that's that low because you should be level 3.
Yes, I am. This is when she farts. Sometimes she shorts. Booty rockin' cowgirl coming to my bar.
I will deal you 6 damage.
Damn, that's crazy.
Are you good?
Yeah, I have 18 hit points left.
Okay. That's fine. That should be fine. I don't really bring you guys into combat that much, so this should be normal.
Cool.
Well, not yet. Not today, at least. Watch out. But you feel that electric current go through you. And you, being an artificer, nothing has ever, like, no kind of, like, magical energy has ever come out of your hands ever. Except for today.
So I think that means basically he automatically assumes it's Jan. And he points very accusatory at this little duck thing and goes, "We had a deal. We had a deal. We were in this together. You are so lucky I pack bonded to you."
You're pointing at him?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, let me roll something. It's gonna be a double whammy. Okay. So that's going to be on a scale of 1 to 10, how much, well, Not on a scale of 1 to 10. Estimatedly, what do you think Jan's fucking health point is?
Like 6.
6?
No, I think I have something for this. Hold on, because I have little creations I can make, and hold on, artificers are in the Tasha's cauldron of everything. I gotta grab my book. My book. I'm standing on my bed. I'm touching the ceiling.
He kicks my legs. Becomes mischievous.
You forced me to get my physical book out.
I just said estimatedly.
Well, I need to know the actual answer.
Okay.
Patron, sorcerer, ranger. I'm not a monk because I love myself. For now, I'm going to say like 10 while I look.
10?
I'm
Okay.
going to say, yeah.
You shock John. Like a flash of lightning comes out and strikes Jan.
He lets out this just earpiece piercing scream and just sobs and goes, no, Jan. Jan. While you may be a murderer, I am not. Please don't make me look God in the eyes and tell him that I've gone against all of his teachings. I've never once been religious. I don't know why I'm saying this. Please, don't die.
It seems.
Because
You first.
No, he just said that. He just went.
Okay. It seems like as you're like talking, it seems like the battery like got like so shocked so hard like it died. You know, dead John. But then, out of pure luck, John starts moving again.
At first he goes, oh, thank God. And then he goes, oh, God, he's moving. Okay. I found his stats. His stats would technically be under Homunculus Servant, which is a tiny construct that an artificer can make. And he had 1 plus my intelligence modifier.
One.
Yeah, no. Let's just go with the 10 for now, because he would have 2.
You would have 2?
Yeah, he would have
2 whole health points.
He would have 2 whole health points.
Might want to work on that intelligence modifier.
It's up to you, because I can just create another body for him.
No, I'll keep him alive. We'll just say because it was like electricity, it shocked him back to life.
Damn.
It's fun.
It's like jump starting a car.
This is just like FNAF Sister Location.
Give it a controlled shock.
Teehee. So what's your reaction on all of this?
I think.
By the way, your chest is still hurting really bad.
I think he's starting to wonder if he has asthma. But he's like staring at Jan, and he just whispers, even though this thing has a bolt and then a rock for his other eye, goes, blink if you can hear me. No?
No reaction.
Well, in the bag you go then. And he just grabs him like those fucking Five Nights at Freddy's plushes and shoves him in the fucking bag. And starts just making sure all of his stuff is together, and then he is going to 100% get out of this fucking hotel and go home because his mom is going to be so pissed at him.
We're gonna move on from you then, and we're gonna pause you where you are, because I'm gonna have you guys all run into each other again. I'm done. Okay. Anders, out of default, you win.
No! I was just sitting here with my finger over the unmute button, like, please. No.
You were about to not be it, but then then Fritz said, I have to go cook something. So I was like, okay, your turn. Wow, both of my people who were sleepy, little sleepy guys at the masquerade going first.
I think I don't know if I have a choice in this, but I think that Buck rolls out of the bed and that's how I wake up.
Yes, you can do that.
He just fucking rolls out of the bed and just like, go! Fucking hit the ground.
You roll out of bed and you hit the ground and you wake up with like out of the surprise of falling, but then you also feel like that sort of pain in your chest.
Ugh. Is there anyone in the room with me?
Yeah, there's someone in the other bed. And it seems to be little meow meow Dixie.
Crazy. Oh god, didn't we?
Huh?
I was trying to remember whether or not we made a stupid little only one bed situation last time.
I don't think so.
I do that a lot. I do it so often that I don't remember when I've actually done it. That's so silly. I am going to. Buck's gonna straight up hold his boob.
You hold your boob.
And it's just gonna kind of like go up to Dixie and shake her awake.
You shake Dixie awake, and Dixie like wakes up, looks at you, and goes, "What is your problem? Jeez, I was trying to sleep. My chest hurts."
Does it your boobs hurt?
My boobs don't hurt, but like somewhere where my heart is.
No, bothering you. I'm sorry. I got this weird pain behind my tits. Just wanted to see if maybe I was crazy.
You too?
Yeah, I had this really weird dream. Or looks around the room. Maybe not.
It's like the pain is on your chest too. It's not just in, it's on too. Like it kind of feels like the process of getting a tattoo, but all at once.
Oh, that's so crazy. I'm gonna I'm gonna look at Dixie and I'm gonna say, "Hey, don't make this weird, but can you check me? I think I'm getting a rash." Forget, don't make this weird. It wasn't weird until you said that. Does Dixie respond?
Dixie goes, yeah, sure, whatever. As long as you check me, because I'm getting a little pain there too. Jeez.
I'm fucking whipping my tits out. Not actually, but I'm whipping my tits out.
Okay, so hold on. I need to get onto my phone for this because I gotta show you.
Fucking mumbling all these like, yeah, whatever's. Like unbuttoning shirt.
You see. You see this. When you like go to like check like her tits, like you probably look down at your own too, right?
I I think that's smart. It was
Huh?
genuinely just kind of like, can you check me? I'll check you. Didn't even look down. Was like, ah.
Well, you see on her chest this like tattoo of this specific flower.
Oh.
It looks like a tattoo, but it seems to be like flashing a little bit of a glow. It's glowing a little bit.
I'm gonna say, um, I don't think that's ringworm. You know much about flowers?
um, not really. I'm not really much of a flower guy.
Uh, well, you better get used to it. You got one on your tits.
You do too.
Oh shit! Do I have the same one?
She like looks down at hers and she's like, looks like it.
You give us matching tattoos? Is that what my tits hurt?
I assume so because my chest hurts.
How could you take advantage of me after I passed out like that?
What?
You gave me a tattoo while I slept?
I wouldn't do that.
Well, then how'd it get there?
Consent is very important to me. I don't think.
Important to me too.
Well, that one weird thing happened last night. You fucking passed out. You were down.
I was just having a bad day.
Yeah, I suppose so, but I think you might have just been overwhelmed.
No, I can handle my own. I was tired. All that chasing you around that I did, but whatever.
Chase
Should
me
we?
around.
Should we? What the fuck? He's just kind of like looking at her boobs. Just kind of like, what the fuck? Oh, wait, are we here alone?
I don't think tattoos glow neither. Like sometimes they glow if you put like the like little luminescent stuff in it. But this shit doesn't seem like a tattoo.
So, shit.
Roll a
Is
d20
there
for me.
anybody else here? Do we? What happened after I passed out?
Roll a d20 for me.
Ooh. Helps have your fucking sheet out. Oh, you want to work so bad. Ugh. Where am I?
Ah, I see.
Okay, just a regular old D20.
Yes.
18!
18?
Yeah! I never get those.
You feel fine. You feel great. You feel great right now. You feel amazing, actually. You're
Good question mark.
like nothing's happening to you or anything. On the other hand, Dixie, you're like talking to Dixie, and Dixie's like fucking like buttoning her shirt back up, and she goes, well, you fell over, and you passed out, and the like smoke everywhere. I'm pretty sure like affected our lungs or some shit or something, because the pain in my chest is inexplainable. And
Uh,
she's like doing these hand movements, and you see like a sort of glow come from her hand.
I'm trying not to make a joke.
Huh?
Like, ET isn't real. Should be like, alright now, don't phone home, alright? Um, um, Dixie?
Yeah.
You, just kind of like point to her hands.
She looks down at her hands, and they are just glowing. It looks like a light spell was like casted on them.
Yeah, I think the tattoo is spreading.
Holy fucking shit. She like shakes her hand a little bit to try to get the magic away or something. And like this like ball of light just shoots out of her hand and starts bouncing all over the room, knocking shit over and all that.
Ooh, what was in that gas, and where can I buy it? Because, you don't do magic, do you?
No, I don't. I'm a fighter.
Wow. I think that's legal. Giving us drugs at a party, but that's all right. Um, that's cool. Light show, cool. What are we gonna?
What the
Is it
fuck
gonna
is this
last
about?
forever?
Huh? I don't know. I don't want it to last forever. I'm not a magic person. You know, magic is rare too. If I just got this all of a sudden, I'm gonna end up becoming like a fucking grand enchanter or something. I don't want to do
I
that.
was I was banking on the fact that maybe we were sharing a hallucination.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we're just sharing a little hallucination, and this is what is happening. Maybe
Maybe we're
we,
actually sleeping next to each other and we're
maybe,
sharing a dream.
yeah, maybe we're lucid dreaming. Maybe this is it a dream? Hold on, I'm gonna pinch you. She pinches you, and it hurts.
Ah,
Oh, not a
that
dream.
hard.
Not a dream.
I'm gonna. I know that Dixie warning, but I'm gonna pinch Dixie back, but harder.
Ow! Ow!
That's what you get.
You know, if I had magical powers right now, I would shoot a fireball at you right now.
Yeah. Well, if we're hallucinating, come on, let's try it.
Right now.
Yeah.
and she like shakes her hands a little bit to try to get like magic to work or something again. She's like, shit, it's
I
not
think it's
working.
abracadabra.
Yeah, yeah. Um, open sesame.
It, is that it?
No, it's not working.
Maybe try doing like a dance, like a wapa.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see if it's like a little dance. Maybe I should do a little jiggy. You know.
I, I was funny you.
You know, I don't appreciate you.
That's all right. My mom loves me.
Of course, your mom loves you.
Not much else could. But are we here alone?
No, I don't think so. Our friends from the party brought you here in that it's Stumbleduck here. Oh, I need to check on Stumbleduck.
We should probably check on. He's a silly guy.
He is a silly
Stumble.
guy. Um, and shit.
I really hope everybody else has like different tattoos because I've kind of got like an individuality thing.
I don't know for sure. Um, this is confusing though. Maybe we should like find someone who knows like magic and shit and see if they know anything about this. Like if we're not dreaming, am I not dreaming? Here, let me slap you. She slaps you.
I just made put my hands up like, whoa!
She slaps you. It hurts.
The more you hurt me, is it gonna make it less real?
I don't know. I just gotta double check that this isn't a dream and I just didn't shoot out light from my hands.
Oh yeah, well, and then I'm just gonna fucking shove Dixie.
Roll a d20 again for me.
Hee 15.
You just pushed her.
I'm so good at magic.
You push her and she falls onto the bed and she's like, "What the fuck? That didn't even hurt me."
Yeah, well, I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was trying to express my discontent.
Why'd you
So,
push me? Now I
because
don't
you
want to get
slapped
up.
me.
Now I don't want to get up.
Well, don't then.
I'm not.
We got people we gotta talk to.
Ugh, fine, fine. I'm getting up. I know we got people we gotta talk to. We gotta. Let's go down this hallway. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm like walking down the hallway. I'm like, you know any magic people?
Huh?
You know any magic folks?
No, I don't think so. I know. I know. I know that motherfucker. Queen of Turnos or something had a kid that has magic, but I'm pretty sure that kid went to go live with his dad, and then he ran away from home.
Well, like divorced parents or
I think they're divorced. I don't even think they got married.
yeah.
Um, I know that one. Well, I know of that one. There's also like grand enchanters and all of that. We could go to the region's grand enchanter. We could go there.
Your guess is as good as mine. I fucking had a shit. I don't know any people who do magic.
Shit. This is
Kind of
no
more of
good.
a rootin' and tootin' kind of feller.
Yeah. Shit. Let's go. Let's go. She like starts dragging you out. And that's a pause from you. Now Neil. You ready yet?
Hello. I am, yes.
Hello. So, how do you wake up? How do you wake up? I'll give you the choice.
Honestly, I feel like Cal would like wake up, kind of like look at her surroundings, and then like immediately go back to sleep with like no second guess, just immediately went back to sleep.
As you try to go back to sleep, that pain in your chest grows.
Okay, I feel like she would probably try to ignore it for like a little bit before like eventually just giving up and just like getting up from her bed.
Teehee. There's a little pain in your chest. And you're in a hotel room, and the person in your room is little meow meow. Little meow meow dusk.
Oh my god. This guy.
And dusk is already up.
Of course he is.
Shirt off, looking at a mirror. Going, shit. What the fuck is that?
What are you doing over there, friend?
Morning, Cal.
Morning.
Do you have a pain in your chest? I just looked at my chest and I've got a flower on my chest.
I mean, my chest hurts a little bit, but I think my heart chakra is just off a little bit. I think I need to cleanse. I've been wanting to use that joke for so long. You guys have no idea.
It's a good one.
Thank you, thank you.
He looks back at you with like a raised eyebrow. And sorry, I'm looking at me. Okay, hi. And he looks at you and goes, "Your chakra is off."
Yeah, it happens. It happens sometimes.
Does that mean
just
mine's off too?
I mean, probably. What did you say you had on your chest?
I have a flower on my chest. I didn't have one before. Did we go out and get tattoos or something?
I mean, did we? She like raises her eyebrows and like looks at Dusk.
Go check. Go check. Go check. Go check in the mirror.
Oh
I don't know
god.
if we got matching tattoos.
Okay. And they're gonna like look down their shirt and be like, oh god, I think we do have matching tattoos. One of us has to change.
We have to get tattoo removal. Ah!
Well, I mean, I kind of like it. I think you should change yours though, because like, that's kind of weird that we have matching ones.
It's not weird. It is weird. It is weird that we had
It is a
them in
little
the
weird.
first place.
I mean, it looks kind of cool. I'm kind of digging it a little bit.
It looks cool, but I don't know. And roll a d20.
Okay. Okay.
What's funny is I'm reading that this flower activates the heart chakra.
Okay, I got a 3.
Hold on. A 3?
Yes.
That's such a good number. Wow. The dice are truly in your favor today, Neil. I
Looks around.
Uh-oh. Okay. And what are your hands doing? What are your hands doing?
What are my hands doing?
Yeah.
They're probably like by my side.
By your side.
Yeah.
As you're talking, teehee. I'm deciding something right now. Wrong character sheet. Hold on. Should I be evil today?
I mean,
Yes.
oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna be evil. A fireball comes out of your fingers,
Well,
and it shoots to the ground.
I think Cal is just gonna it's just gonna stand there and then after a few months just kind of look down and be like, Dusk, have you ever heard of hand chakras?
I don't think I have. No. Are your hand chakras on?
I think they are.
Hold on, I'm writing something. um he raises an eyebrow and looks at the fucking scorch mark on the floor. Luckily, the fireball did not make much damage to the building. Seems like it just scorched the building a little bit. Didn't burn it down though. That's good news.
Yay.
There's and he goes, what kind of, so are chakras like a magical thing or?
Well, that is a
Hold on.
great question.
Pause.
Okay.
What? What's for dinner?
Hey guys, welcome to the Neil Tonight Show with Neil Yeasteeth.
Neil!
I did.
Starring
Penis.
Neil. No. No.
Penis.
Stop. Enough of this.
Penis. I killed Neil, guys. I said penis too much.
Can't believe this.
Go back to being dead.
What?
Die.
Okay, hi.
No. Hi.
So I'm gonna pop. Anders, take your medicine.
What?
There you go. There you go.
I smashed my head.
There you go. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's talk about my hand chakras. Not usually. I mean, maybe on rare occasions.
Rare occasions. All right. Are you like a magic user? Do you like use magic?
I dabble. I dabble a little bit.
You dabble a little bit in magic?
Yes, I do dabble.
What, you like a wizard or some shit?
Wait. Can I just say cleric?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
I don't know D&D. Okay. Sorry, guys. My bad. I consider myself a cleric of sorts.
A cleric.
Yes.
Now, what are you doing
Very fancy.
going off to parties when you could be shooting magic all over the place as a cleric? That's crazy.
It is pretty crazy. I am pretty crazy.
Yeah. You know, for a second there, I thought that I was getting my usual chest pains. I have discovered that it is not. So, well, if you can use magic, what's the fucking tattoo about? He raises an eyebrow at the mirror again.
That is a well, you see, when a flower and then and after that and it usually ends with like, and that's how that happens.
Right. So, alright, I don't get it still. I think
It's okay, me neither.
maybe we should ask the others. I remember more people yesterday.
That is a great idea. We should do that. Yes.
Yeah, maybe ask them if they've got some matching tattoos too and they remember something. Because I don't remember shit. And usually when I don't remember shit, that's a bad thing. That is very much a bad thing. But let's see. Let's go Kaleidoscope.
Because I was looking for everyone else. Is it cool if I pop up?
I was just about to have them leave and you all to run into each other.
Whoa.
So you leave and you guys all run into each other. Except for your little meow meow Eclipse. who's an actual meow meow.
First, before we do anything, I just wanted to say the only reason why I mentioned this, I just want to say, y'all's boobs hurt.
And that is starting the interaction between all of you. And y'all boobs hurt?
I mean, a little, yeah.
Yeah, I think. Are you right? I think Dick's
Stumbleduck,
big boob hurt.
you're also here, by the way.
We'll just say he was spacing out.
Okay.
Because I was spacing out.
Alright.
I came in and I was like, "Hey, does anyone's boobs hurt?"
Yeah.
That was it.
I would like to say that he did immediately throw a projectile at Buck then.
Ignores it. Like, well, anyways, y'all boobs.
No boobs hurt.
He raises his hand and goes, I haven't seen them in years.
That's very cool, Stumble Duck.
No, really. I lost them in the war.
What?
Oh my god. That's
War.
tragic.
Wow, you
Mhm.
lost your boobs in the war? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
What is this, the war? Did I miss something?
He's in the process of taking his shirt off.
Oh my god, put your
I would like
non-existent tits away.
I would like to say he got when he got his top surgery, he opted to get rid of his nipples. So this man is flying nippleless. He is raw dogging the world.
Well,
You're flat.
your nippleless chest does have that flower on it.
He starts just poking it and goes, "Oh, my mom is gonna be so mad at me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my god."
Did it take two?
Hmm?
Buck said, did it take your nipples too?
He looks down and he looks up and with a completely blank face just goes, yes.
You know when people are like digging around for something in their bra, just have to sit there and watch them. You watch Buck and check to make sure that his nipples are still there.
He keeps a straight face for a few seconds more before just letting out like No. I removed those myself.
Good.
Yourself?
Yeah, yes, much like the death of my children, it was entirely my fault.
You had kids?
Yeah. About 30 of them.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what is this flower business about? Because my mum said I wasn't allowed to get a tattoo until I was in my 40s.
I don't even remember. Y'all don't remember?
Also, where are we? What time is it?
We're in a hotel room.
A hotel room. Nice. Very specific. When?
Last night we brought you here. Passed out Buck and Stumble Duck. That rhymes.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
No, it doesn't. I know more than you.
Hold on.
No, it doesn't. I know more than you.
Oh my god. Are you good?
Hold on. I'm gonna be-
You fucking killed him.
I like saying things that are just not true.
Shh. Stumble Duck the gaslighter.
Literally. Nandor the Relentless? No, I think you mean Stumbled Up the Gaslighter.
What did you say after no it doesn't? Hold on. I'm writing it down in quotes.
No, it doesn't. I know more than you.
I know more than you. Yeah.
I also really like Stumble Duck the Gaslighter.
Stumble Duck the gaslighter.
Oh my God, I love this little man so much. He's so mean.
So silly.
He
and
is
so
just like me for
gay.
real.
Yas.
He's like staring you down. Who's he talking to right now? Can I get a name?
Is it me?
This is Dusk. It's the more deeper southern voice that I'm using.
What excuse me, what emoji? Oh,
Was it
never
with,
mind. You have names now.
Chain emoji.
was it the blonde? It's a little blonde one.
The like. Yeah. Hold on. Let me do a little reply to that one. Hold on.
Is it the sexy one?
The sexy one? Which one is
Is it-
that?
Yeah, it is.
It is the sexy one!
It is.
It's the
Ooh,
sexy one.
yummy. Matt Murdock
Bark, bark,
core.
woof, woof, meow.
Woof woof meow.
Truly is Matt Murdock core. But how old is he?
He is. Hold on. "24."
Interesting.
Old.
Anyway, so
What?
he's just staring like just directly at, but a little to the left of the. Okay, so I would like to say something about Stumbleduck that I'm projecting onto him. He has been taught so aggressively that you need to make eye contact that he only ever makes eye contact. Like when he's talking to you, he's talking to your eyeballs, buddy. Like he is laser focused. So he's like laser focused eye contact directly into this guy's eyes. He's like, I know more than you.
I mean, maybe.
No,
Maybe
I'm
you
smarter
do.
than you. There's no maybe. I just am.
Alright, Stumbleduck.
That's not my name.
Right. What's your name?
I told you my name is Dylan.
Of course. Dylan.
Are you using sarcasm on me? I genuinely cannot tell.
No, I'm not using sarcasm.
I'll
but
break your knee.
I am confused a little bit because your name is Stumbleduck.
No, it isn't. Who told you? God?
No,
Gandhi?
what's your name again? Dixie.
My name is Eustace. Eustace Snuffleup.
Used to sniffle one. Hold on.
Is this being quoted right now?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
I miss you.
Miss you. Pause. Okay, hello.
Uh,
You were talking about your other name, Eustace.
Eustace
Snufflebottom?
Snuffleup.
Eustace Snuffleup.
That's actually one of my NPCs' names. I wanted to sneak it in there because it's my favorite name I've ever come up with.
Eustace Snuffleup.
Yes.
Liar. You lie.
No, you.
You lie.
No, you.
You're lying.
No, you.
Liar.
Okay, we'll bring it up with Wendy.
Who's Wendy?
Wendy's nuts drag across your face, you stupid old fuck.
Okay.
I want to die.
Okay, fine. Fine then.
I'm sorry. I let my demons take a hold of me and it just came out.
No.
Okay. I have an announcement for the room. So unfortunately, when I was talking to my robot over there, I pointed out my little finger and some lightning came out and I almost killed him. Well, I wouldn't have killed him as much as freed him from the metal prison I've trapped him in, but you get it. You get the point.
Oh
Dixie
shit, really?
glows.
Yeah, some light came out of my hand.
Yeah, what
I'm
is that
fine,
light
though.
exactly?
What light?
You know, the like, cause I like pointed and I was like, "You dare defy me," and I smote him.
Wow. Wow, imagine if that were to happen to you, Buck.
I would have dodged it.
I don't think you would have.
I would.
Speaking of the child with impulse issues, I think the minute you say, "Imagine if that happened to you, Buck," he immediately points his finger at Buck.
No! No!
Roll a d20.
I got a 6.
So lightning does come out of your hand. You don't know if you did it on purpose or not. But lightning does come out of your finger and shock.
I'm gonna fail, but can I try and dodge? I did say that I would dodge.
Yeah, go ahead.
I did it with preemptive thought. Do. Yeah, fine.
5?
I would dodge it. Pew!
You got a 5 to dodge.
Yeah. So I hit.
So take 3 damage. You get shocked. Big time.
He immediately looks down at his hand and goes, "I didn't think that would work." I'm gonna be completely honest.
Fuck!
I'm so. I'm not sorry.
I gathered that.
Mama told me to be more honest with the people around me. And I'm not. I'm not sorry.
I'm glad you're being honest.
Well, about some things.
I'm not glad my fucking boob hurt.
You shouldn't be sorry for good old Buck here.
The minute you say my fucking boob hurts, he squints at you and goes, "Do you plan on losing your boobs in the war too?"
Maybe keep hurting.
No. I mean, you get me, right? Like, we're communicating on a wavelength right now. You're planning on losing your boobs in the war, because last I checked, you were a man.
I'm confused. I'm still lost on the war.
Yeah, I don't know where I am. Oh,
We're
okay. Let me explain it. So, I was born, right? Well,
yeah.
maybe. There were actually no corroborate. Give me a minute. This is genuine. This is genuine.
Corroborating. You had it. You just keep stopping yourself.
Corroborating?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right. Corroborating?
Yeah.
Corroborating?
I'm pretty sure.
Corroborate?
A word?
Yes, it is! Hold on, I'm Googling it. Corroborate. Yeah. Corroborate. To confirm or give support.
You said it right like 6 times.
Okay, good. That is all in canon, by the way. That 30 seconds of him trying to say that word. And he finally just goes, corroborating witnesses to my birth. So we don't really know if it happened or not. But from my mom, she has agreed that it most likely did happen because I'm here and existing. But I can also be a clay construct. Have you heard of those? A clay construct. Called being a golem.
No.
Have you met a golem? I've met a golem.
No.
His name is
I'm
Roger.
I'm like looking to Dixie, like, help me.
He immediately says, "Why are you looking at her? Look at me. We're talking."
I
No, I have heard that you need to make eye contact when you talk with people. You're not allowed to break that rule. Okay?
Who told you that?
I don't know, everyone. Look me in the eyes, Becky.
I'm literally staring at the floor. If you're talking to Buck,
I
have no idea.
Buck. He is. And
Yeah, no, I'm
he
just
goes,
kind of like looking at the floor and around to avoid looking at you in the eyes.
"Hey, Becky. Brenda. Bread?"
It's B.
Buck
Buck.
points at Dixie. Buck.
Whatever.
He's-
Buck.
He just goes, "Buck, look me in the eyes."
I'm looking now.
No, you're not. You're still looking at the floor.
What do you want? You're making me
Look
nervous.
me in the eyes.
You're making me real nervous, man. Can you just say it?
Look me in the eyes.
I'm looking.
Little to the left. You're still looking a little to
You're
the left.
gonna make
Come on.
me have a nervous breakdown, little man.
Move over a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna run out of this room and I'm gonna knock you over like a little domino. You're gonna be like a little bowling pin, and ain't nothing gonna stop this giant little ball.
You need to look me in the eyes.
I'm looking.
You're not. You're looking at my shoulder. Now you're looking at my eyebrow. You need to look in my eyebrow.
I'm gonna grab, look, and shake.
Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You were talking about the war.
Yes.
The war.
Are you a man with boobs? And do you plan on going to war to remove them? And what are your opinions on nipples? Because I know a guy.
No.
No to the nipples?
A few.
What?
No to the nipples? A few. Are you writing it down?
Yeah.
Things you said, have you?
No,
Yeah.
I wrote down what are your opinions on nipples because I know a guy. Okay. All right. I am thoroughly confused. I didn't understand gender up until this point, and now I'm way more confused.
So, I'm still stuck on the war. I'm gonna be real. I'm still real stuck on the war. Did I miss
Oh.
something?
No, that was a joke.
So where am I losing my tits?
I don't. Okay, see what happened. I think is let's retrace our steps. What happened?
Oh God, I
was
should have asked.
I introduced the concept of a joke by saying I got my boobs blown off in a war, which isn't an actual thing that happened, but a hyperbole. Like, for instance, and he like looks at Dusk and goes, "This is a hyperbole." A hyperbole would be if I pointed at Dusk and I said, Dusk has a mile-long forehead.
What?
Now, see, that's a hyperbole.
That's
Is
mean.
this just you
I'm-
making fun of people?
That is mean.
Are you making
No,
fun of me?
no, that was a hyperbole. That's me stretching the truth. Because, like, a hyperbole would also be if I continued to talk in that way about Dusk's giant fucking forehead.
This is mean. This is targeting.
No, it's a hyperbole. It's a hyperbole.
My forehead isn't even that big.
No, it isn't. See, that's why we're using a hyperbole by saying that your forehead is as big as a football field.
Yeah, but you're comparing my forehead to a football field.
It's just an example. It would be like if I said your forehead was as long and wide as the river Styx.
I want to go downstairs and get some breakfast. I don't want to stand in this hallway no more.
So it would be like hyperbole if I was like Stumbleduck's ass is reminiscent of a canyon.
Yeah, that would be a hyperbole. Well, technically, no. That would be a metaphor because you didn't use like or as, and you're not using something to exaggerate. So the correct word would be
I didn't use like or as. I said reminiscent of.
exactly. That would make it not a
Isn't
simile. It would make it more of a metaphor. So it would actually, a hyperbole would be your ass is as flat as a I don't know, grass plains, because you're comparing it to something that is infinitely larger and flatter, which isn't completely true. I just have a regular flat ass that is almost concave, actually. Yeah, you can't hurt me. I know this shit already. I know the capabilities of my ass cheeks.
I'm
What was that? What was that?
Your nipples are my dad.
Because they're dead.
No, there.
Oh, that's funny. Also, if you guys, this is more of a accurate example of what the tattoo looks like. I just wanted to show the pretty colorful picture. But that's what it looks like. Without like the bud and the bulb on the side.
Yes.
Flowers again?
Huh?
What type of flower is that?
It's I have a
Briar
picture.
rose.
Yeah, it's a briar rose. It's technically
I'm not even a
pronounced-
real gay person. I didn't know what kind of flower. Oh my god.
It's a briar rose. I'll already tell you the meaning because I was already looking at meanings of flowers, and I'm pretty sure Andrew's already looked it up. The meaning of briar rose, which is also called the Eglantine rose. You know, the thing that the guy mentions in Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yeah.
That one. It means a bouquet containing this flower means I am wounded, and it also means a wound to be healed. Kicks my legs.
I am wounded. People are so mean to me.
Can you guys roll a perception for me?
No.
Leave this on.
Mm.
What I meant to say was, you guys need to roll a perception for me.
Gosh.
Okay.
11. I'm too busy being dogged on.
18. I got an 18.
An 18? Okay,
Yeah.
so Stumbleduck, you hear this like commotion outside, and not like the usual like city commotion that you hear, but like panic.
Oof. Oh, ooh. He immediately goes to the window and pokes his little head out, like in a very sneaky way, though. You know.
Do you like sneak to the window to like look out at while everyone else is talking?
Yeah.
You don't tell no one?
Like, he immediately drops into an army crawl and goes to the window. With no
Buck is just standing
explanation.
there like, thank God you left me alone.
I can imagine like the fucking you're like standing in front of this like group of like 4 people and you just instantly go into a fucking army. Do you crawl? Do you crawl under the legs?
Yeah.
God.
So you army crawl to the window and you look outside and you see people freaking out. The hotel is like a bit away from the building that you guys left that was holding like the ball. And there still seems to be like a remnants of like that smoke from last night coming outside of the building. And you see like some of these people who are coming out of the building are like also I assume since the stealthy way Stumbleduck went to go do that, you guys go off to investigate also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You see like some of these people coming out of the building. There are flowers like growing at like a rapid pace out of like their core warning out of their like bodies. Like there's like blood and everything. And there's like thorns. And these people are like panicking because there's like a bunch of fucking flowers growing out of them. And
Wow.
there's like random like shoots of magic coming from the crowd. And like random like fireballs being thrown and shit.
Stumbleduck, again, no filter, just out loud, just stands up immediately, stands up straight, no more sneaking, and goes, "Oh, they need a doctor!"
Yeah, you guys aren't feeling in like leafy or anything, are you?
Well, I think I'm feeling leave-y. We should get the hell out of here.
I agree. First time I agree.
Where's that other lady, the hot one? Where's that one?
He immediately points at Buck.
Hey!
That was a cut.
No, Eclipse. That one, the silly one that had like the cool ass guitar.
We gotta look for them now.
Yeah. Where the hell is Dell? Where's that one?
Well, no, actually, can I interject? Hi.
What?
Stumbleduck here. Why are we saying we? I have to go home and get lunch because my ma is going to be very angry. You don't want to see her angry. She's a very, very small dwarf woman, but she is big enough to kick your ass.
Yeah, I was about to say, wherever we leave to, can it be home? I gotta get Dixie.
No,
I gotta get.
For real though, she's kind of in charge of a lot of things around here. So not here, but like in the hills. So she probably already has a guard dog out there looking for me. So we're probably going to be and anyone that's seen as a hostile force around me, aka anyone that she doesn't know already, will probably get killed by these dogs. They're very cute dogs, though.
That is crazy.
I want to go home.
I don't really have a home. Well, I do. I don't really want to go there right now, though. I'm being chased. Well, enough about that now, though. Can I go with you, Stumbleduck?
I mean, I already have like 16 siblings, so there's probably room for you at the table. We could have
Is
lunch.
that Dixie talking right now?
Yeah, it's Dixie.
Buck is just standing there and just kind of like goes like, ah, and like throws his hands up in the air and just, ah.
What?
I'm right here. It's fine. You can stay with Stumbleduck.
No, you can come too.
No, I gotta be. You have your fun.
No, come with us.
Yeah, come with us. Also,
I'll force you to make eye contact again if you don't.
I don't know. I mean, we don't have flowers growing out of us. Does that mean we're safe, or are we gonna have flowers growing out of us?
We're gonna do that. I really gotta get home.
Yeah,
I like flowers.
That's great.
You like flowers, Cal?
I do.
You like those ones? And she points out the window.
You like those flowers?
How like strokes his chin and goes, I think those people have a concussion.
Wait, what was that?
I think those people have a concussion.
Oh yeah, you doctor. I think they got.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
we should go.
Stumbleduck raises his hand and goes, I'm a doctor.
I don't believe you.
Why not?
You look 12.
I am 28.
And that's not.
28. No, I'm 28 plus 10.
You have not said one truth except for the fact that your nipples were gone since I met.
I'll have you know I'm a dwarf.
Uh,
That's why I don't look my age.
You are not
I
a dwarf.
don't think that's it.
No, yeah, I am. I'm a dwarf.
No, you're
No,
not.
Yes, I am.
No.
Yes. No, see, I'm 5 foot even. I'm tall for a dwarf. And I never wear shoes. See? And he just lifts his foot up and he's bare ass. Like
It is not.
His linoleum lickers are just out.
It is not your height. The supple nature of your cheeks. And I kind of like pinch.
What do
I
you
think
hate?
you pinch Stumbleduck's cheek.
He immediately bites at your fingers. Like snap.
I accept that. It was worth it.
I anticipated your move.
That's a neat trick you got there.
That's a neat
Sense
trick.
of yours.
That's sensible. As you guys are bickering, you hear a door open, and have you ever seen like a cat with a bed head?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Eclipse comes out.
He immediately throws something at her. I'm just gonna say this is literally just a part of his character.
Let me roll
Eclipse
something.
furry, right?
Like
Huh?
it's not anything dangerous. Like he's just throwing like a wrench. Well,
It's not anything dangerous.
Nothing dangerous.
Throwing, like, a
like
wrench.
A blunt
Like a-
object.
no, like a mini wrench, like the ones that you get from like glasses.
Oh, those ones? Okay, that's not a threat.
Maybe a
Y'all are
little
getting
bigger,
wrenches
like the
with
size
glasses?
of your finger. Yeah, so you can tighten up the little thingies.
I'm pretty sure that's a screwdriver.
You guys got wrenches with your glasses?
Come on.
Wait, isn't it a screwdriver?
No. Who's
It's like
getting
a little
didn't get
screwdriver wrench
anything.
thingy.
No, who's getting the technical theater degree? Huh? Me,
I didn't
not
get
you.
anything.
What does technical theater have to do with glasses?
I literally had a test on if I'm wrong, by the way. You do get a screwdriver with glasses, but I had a test on the difference between wrenches and screwdrivers.
I was just sitting here. I
I
was like,
didn't get a
what I
screwdriver
remember-
either. I got nothing.
I
Okay,
remember
did get
having a
something,
little.
but I didn't get a screwdriver.
Well, I didn't receive it free with my glasses. Tool that you can buy to fix them if they break. But mine, the one that I had a screwdriver on one end, and on the other end it had like. It's probably also a wrench, but you know the wrench where you're not coming from the side, but you come from above, and it just looks like it's like like the tool is trying to make out with the nut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, like the bolt, like nuts and bolts. It wraps around the hole and you turn it
socket
that way.
wrench? A
That,
socket
yeah,
wrench?
that one. I was like, it's probably also a wrench, but it's not like a wrench as you would imagine a wrench. It's like a wrench that's trying to kiss.
Yeah, make out with the nut. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Teehee. Speaking of wrenches, when the wrench is thrown towards Eclipse, she like yells out really quick to like try to block her away from like getting hit with a wrench, and the wrench stops midair.
He immediately screams about witchcraft and goes back in the room. Like, he's out. He's done. Mm-mm.
Am I the only one who doesn't get cool powers?
What?
That's Buck saying that. Buck said, "Am I the only one who doesn't get cool powers?"
I'm sure you've got cool powers. Maybe it's like a wild magic sort of thing.
It's my raw sex appeal. That's a
No,
lie.
I don't think that's what it is.
No, I don't think that. At least like fate, yeah, fine. It's okay. Good morning. Hey, out of character. This one's furry, right? The tabaxi.
Here's a reminder. Hold on. Oh God. Where the hell? Where? Oh, there it is. I was trying to find a shortcut up. Hold on. I'll reply. Yeah.
It is the tabaxi, though, right?
Yes, taxi.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I was just gonna say, I hope you don't plan on shaving anytime soon. You got a new tattoo under there.
What?
Yeah, look, kind of like I start like pulling my tits out, and then I like put them back. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, they're tattoos. Dixie, you do it.
She like looks under her shirt, and she goes, "Okay, guys, who dyed my fur? Who dyed my fur last night? Is it one of you guys?"
I wish I could take credit, but no. That is funny.
Who has the artistic skill to do this? There is a whole
No, I'm
ass
telling
wolf.
you, we all got tattoos. We woke up, and maybe. Can I see?
She like pulls her shirt down a little bit to show it.
If it were me, it would have been a penis.
All right. Oh, that was southern. All right. Okay. Whatever. Fine. Fine. What is going on? I remember getting here, and I was doing like, I was looking outside to see what was going on because I am a gossip girl, and I remember passing out. And then I remember waking up due to an employee saying, "You can't sleep here, you have to order a room." And then I was like, "Fuck you! I am a celebrity!" And then I was brought into a room. And I'm pretty sure they took some of my money.
You're a celebrity.
I mean, kind of. I go out and I play music sometimes. I consider myself a celebrity. Even if I'm not. I like to live my life like I am.
Remind me to get your autograph later, whoever you are. We all woke up with tattoos, and some of us got little powers, and I want to go home. I want to go home so bad, There is so much crazy shit happening outside that I want no part of.
There's people dying outside.
Yep, not my problem.
Ugh. Not mine either. Can we all go somewhere? I want to eat. I want to eat somewhere. You guys like
Stumbleduck is in front of you. Stumbleduck is in front of you again. He looks you dead in the eyes. He looks like he's holding something back, like really, really hard. He is shaking.
Is it Wendy?
No.
He's trembling.
Go on, say it.
Meow.
All right. Fine.
Meow.
I hear it.
Meow.
What if I said, I am a human?
Well, I'm not.
You are.
I'm a dwarf.
You don't smell like a dwarf.
Well, you smell like butt. You don't see me saying anything about that.
You're not.
I know I am a dwarf. I am.
No.
I am!
I don't believe it.
Well, I don't believe you get bitches.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Show me one bitch.
Okay.
Put a bitch in front of me.
She looks around a little bit and goes, "Oh, where's my bitch? Where's Dell?"
Because you don't have a bitch.
No, Dell's missing. Where the
No,
fuck is...
I've gotten you. I have gotten you in your lie. I've looked you dead in the eyes and I've walked backwards into hell because I've noticed your lie. I don't know what's coming out of my mouth at this point. I really want some oatmeal.
Are we supposed to find Dell?
Who's that?
I'll go looking for Dell. Don't worry about it. But we should meet somewhere and get breakfast. I know people are dying outside, but I want breakfast.
I want oatmeal.
Me too. Oatmeal sounds good.
What's your name again?
Eclipse.
Eclipse.
Yes.
Okay. Have you met Jan?
Jan. Yes, I do remember Jan.
He's already pulling Jan out. He holds him up and goes, look.
I'm looking.
Do you like him?
Yeah.
You shouldn't. And he just puts him back in and starts walking downstairs.
This is good because I was lying. Starts walking down with you. Do you all follow?
Yeah.
It would be evil and vile of me if I said the session ends here. Because we didn't get
It would be.
Ooh,
But
ooh, oh no, oh.
I know.
Oh no. Our session. It's over.
we can have a longer session next week, probably. If you guys want.
Yes.
But I thought this would be a good point to stop it, so then I find a good point to have you guys run into Dell again.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel?
Pretty good. But the people dying outside.
I gotta pee.
You gonna pee? Go pee.
I can't, because the minute I go pee, I won't come back.
Alright.
Because I gotta go to bed. I have class in the morning, maybe, if there isn't still too much snow outside.
No, we just say goodnight then. Silly.
Well, good night, everyone. Thank you so
night.
much for being
Night.
So I also really need to sleep. I don't have school because I have COVID, but my brothers get up for school in like an hour.
Okay,
Oh,
ta-ta.
wow.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.
I'm probably
Me too.
not gonna go to bed. I'm probably gonna go look at Twitter quote spot and send things to my Scrinkly's channel. But Good night.
Good night.
Good
Get
night,
some rest.
Rose.
You're sick. Go to bed.
Go!
I'll
Get out of here!
try. It's really hard to sleep when you have a runny nose and also have a symptom. It's like hell. It's like supreme hell.
Oh yeah, I know.
I